Hey guys, it's been hot and smoky here, and that means I've been stuck inside. Spending more time on the computer means I slowly turn more and more into a nerd again. But what I've really gotten into recently is mechanical keyboards. And like anything, people that are into these are really into them, apparently. I've used a mechanical keyboard for years, but I was one of those guys that just stuck with whatever switches the keyboard I bought came with, and those happened to be Cherry MX Brown, which may mean nothing to normal people, but to keyboard switch snobs, those are the boring middle ground do it all switch. So I have recently branched out to try some of these dozens of new switches that are out there. To start, I'll let you hear a regular Cherry MX Brown switch keyboard. This is the MK Night Typist that I've had for a couple of years. Brown switches have just a little bit of click, but they're meant to be more silent for an office type of environment. They don't really feel that great compared to other switches. This next keyboard is an example of one of those fancy light up gamer keyboards that has a million different kinds of modes that you can switch using keys on the keyboard. This is a Ducky 1.2 RGB. It's their newer full-size RGB keyboard. I ordered this with Kale Box Jade switches. These are a little bit thicker than box whites. Compared to browns, these are much louder. If you're familiar with like a cherry blue. So I'll go ahead and let you hear what these box jades sound like. This is an awesome keyboard, but obviously it's going to annoy anyone that you live or work with. And the software is not great compared to some other keyboards like Razer, which I'm going to show you next. This is the Razer Huntsman Mini, and I ultimately decided on this keyboard because I do like the cliche newer 60% form factor. I don't really need a full number pad if I'm just going to be gaming or editing videos, stuff like that. And Razer by far has the best software. If you see, I'll show you an example. Games will actually synchronize the effect together with your keyboard and mouse. So it's kind of cool to stick with all Razer stuff in that aspect. The main appeal of this keyboard though is the newer Razer optical switch. So it is a purple clicky switch, but there's actually an optical sensor in there that they claim will last 100 trillion billion clicks, whatever it is. I purchased this Realforce R2 board for work. It has Topre 55G switches in there, and I'll let you hear what this one sounds like. This is by far my favorite. Very, very smooth and quiet. I could type on this for hours. So for gaming, I'm sticking with the Huntsman Mini, and for work, it's going to be the Realforce R2 for now. Anyway, apologies if this video was a little too nerdy for you. Hopefully the weather will clear up and we can get out and get some ride footage soon. See ya.